don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy. I got to drive the bus, the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's fake to sit in the raps, ain't no regrets, I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the place and I do what he want. This ain't a front, glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the T when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thing in the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth, ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it.
But God did it.
But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too. Like your style when you know you got moves. You spit game and you know you spit smooth. Glad you came, it's best you come and stay. I need your loving like water in the bay. Let's walk down the aisle, make a baby. I ain't been in love like this somewhat lately. Step into the room with the crown on top. Confident grip, yeah, you will never stop. Everywhere I go, got 'em bound when I'm the queen. Real royalty when I step into the scene. A boss from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk, but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own brain. Success is my language, I speak it unchained.
A boss from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk, but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own brain. Success is my language, I speak it unchained. Confidence, self-love be defined. I'm the blueprint, you know where we'll find. The boss in the game, ain't nobody like me. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe.
Swag is so fierce, is a language I speak. Unmatched confidence, my power, my peak. No crown needed. My presence, it reigns in the world of swag. I break the chains with each step I take. I redefine cool. Others try to mimic, but I'm the true jewel. When the world of followers, I lead the show. Confidence, swagged out, watch me glow. Top notch attitude, haters in my rear view. I'm the star, got them all looking as I break through. With every move, you know I own the spotlight. Confidence on fleek, shining bright every night. That's right. You'll believe the hype. You better than me, you know that ain't right. Clocked in, your shift done. Bye bye up top, but no, you'll get no high five. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe.
Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.
I had to switch up the flow, show you the way that it go. God is good, but this life is hard. But it gets better when you grind it smart. I'm just really trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. Has to become me, go take a fall.
Always been real, we don't fake it all.
Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Busting out the scenes, time to live my dreams, do the things deep inside of me. This life it continues with fighting me, but I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in these boxes they throwing me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me, shaping me, growing me, taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree, y'all get a load of me. Yeah, don't let them slow me. I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be, and I do not care if you notice me.
Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.
This isn't a robbery. Hands in the sky if you got a dream. Learn nothing was blocking me. I was the problem, the only one stopping me. I didn't like it, I had to refocus. Now I'm devoted, I know where I'm going. Controlling emotions, I'm owning the moment. In order to get it, see, you gotta want it. This type of flow make a living break. Confessions over these 808s. Don't sleep on the key, better stay away. I mean, for heaven's sake, I'ma be the best. Came from the endless, I ain't with the games, bitch, you with the chest. Beating on my chest, trying to get my rest. Watch me while I flex. Every win is a blessing, and every L is a lesson. So when I run into rejection, I know it's only redirection. I see the blessings right beside me. The chances are quite unlikely. I do it like I'm in my Nikes. Don't make excuses, they never excite me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it. Quitting was never an option. Exhausted. This passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it. Quitting was never an option. And you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking it, come for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. You can't tell me anything, I mean anything, that's for sure. I already know, I know my identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything, I mean anything, that's for sure. I already know, I know my identity from the go. Already know. I already know. I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. Yeah. This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping. The ops can leave. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell. But really, the king is the one you can smell. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah. You can't tell me anything, I mean anything, that's for sure. I already know, I know my identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything, I mean anything, that's for sure. I already know, I know my identity from the go. I already know. Already know. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. I'll be heading up in the wild, chillin' low key. Catch me on the downslide. Catch me on the downslide.
got the recipe, never gonna let any op get the best of me. Thought it was distance, but haters is next to me. Talk to the spirit, you know I've been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, red like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons, my centerpiece. I cannot trust.
Softball regular season, and these two teams you see in front of you getting another game in just to get ready for tournament time. Both teams out of contention in their conference races, but still would like to be peaking at the right time as they both try to get the Firestone Stadium here in a few weeks. It's a tournament tune-up game. The Shelby Lady Whippets out of the MOAC travel to Olivesburg to take on the Firelands Conference Crestview Lady Cougars. And we got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, with pregame coming your way next.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Hey, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Welcome inside the North Central State College pregame show for this non-conference tournament tune-up game between the 20-4 Lady Whippets of Shelby and the 8-7 Lady Cougars of Crestview High School. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi alongside Caden Schmidt. And Caden, both teams going to finish at the top of their conference. They have towards the top of the conference. They won't finish at the top, but still they have softball to play before the tournament, and as always during this week, it's just get better.
Yeah, you like a tournament tune-up, especially against some good competition. These are two good teams that will be going to battle today, and this is how you get ready for that postseason push.
And let's take a look first at the away team, the Division III number 10 team in all of the state, the Shelby Lady Whippets under head coach Samantha Martin. 20-4. All four losses coming in conference, twice to River Valley, who's number 6 in Division IV. One kind of a head-scratcher against Highland, and then a loss to Ontario. But they're a very good team. 424 team batting average, a 393 team ERA.
Well, you see right there in their recent 3 games, this is a team that scores a lot of runs, so it's going to take a good pitching performance today from Crestview to slow down this Lady Whippets offense.
Speaking of Lady Whippets offense, one of the sluggers of the team, she will be batting third. That is Kendall Bowman from Shelby. 553 average, 588 on-base percentage, 987 slugging. She has 6 home runs, 39 RBI, and 37 runs scored.
And 987 slugging is ridiculous. The OPS there is nearly 1,500. That's incredible for an entire season.
Natalie Kennard will lead things off. Evens the count 1-1 here. Kennard, on the season, she's batting .476. She has a home run, a triple, 2 doubles, 15 RBI, but she scored 35 runs. The perfect leadoff, and you saw her last attempt trying to bunt to get that little slap, and now she'll slap one foul and go behind 1-2 to the starter for Crestview today, that being Mallory Ringler. Ringler, 4.40 ERA, only 9 earned runs, however, giving up 20 runs, 9 Ks, 8 walks. The 1-2, and she was out of the box when she swung, so that is an out. Take a look at the replay here, and you see in front.
Stepped in front of the plate a little bit there as well. Just a little bit too antsy out of the box.
So that's one way of getting the first out for Ringler, but we saw only 9 earned runs, but 20 runs given up. That's something that Crestview had problematic early on in the season, as that first pitch to Carly Walp taken for a ball. Something you got to clean up when you get into tournament time. Got to play error-free ball. If you do that, Crestview is a very good squad. Jonathan and I saw that in their victory over Monroeville, who still has a chance at winning the Firelands Conference if they sweep Mapleton. But it's all about playing clean ball here at this time of year.
Yeah, that's what you need, and especially in a game like this against good competition like Shelby, you have to be nearly perfect in the field, make all the plays you're supposed to make, and then maybe even make some that steals away a hit or two.
Walt, a 440 hitter, she scored 34 runs this season. 13 walks, 17 strikeouts for her as she takes strike one. She was taken the whole way as we take a look at the Avita Home Health and Hospice replay. You see that right on that inside corner. First strike one, the count is 3-1. 54 degrees, windy. She bunts that foul, and the count will be full. Breezy, though, because, yes, this is Ohio.
Of course.
First pitch was at about 5:19 p.m. Max Prep said the game is at 5:30. Game Changer said the game was at 5, so pretty much right in the middle of that.
And you can tell it's like a chilly 55 degrees outside right now. The entire field, except 2 players, have some sort of jacket or hoodie on.
Now, I was outside. Inside the press box, there's no sunlight, so it's a little bit cooler. But out in the sun, it doesn't feel terrible.
Especially if the sun is shining. That always helps.
7th pitch of this second at-bat of the game. The pitch from Ringler. Driven into the gap. Nice job knocking the ball down from center fielder Lindsey Bright to keep it to a single, but it is a 1-out hit for Carly Walp.
Yeah, just staying on it the whole way, hitting it where they aren't, the left-handed batter out to left center. That's a nice swing right there, and get on base for our player spotlight.
Kendall Bowman. Like we said, 553 average, 588 on base, as she does have a couple walks. As the runner will take off, and she's going to get in there standing up with a stolen base.
Hey, you don't always see that, right? Usually a slide in there, but hey, sometimes if you're able to stop on a dime like that, you don't need a slide. So they get on, steal a base, and now you got a runner in scoring position.
Pitch was a strike to Bowman. 6 homers, 2 triples, 11 doubles on the season for her. Went with a home run swing there for strike 2.
And you can see how fast she swings the bat on that replay right there. I mean, the bat's coming around in a hurry. That's a large reason why she hits as many extra base hits as she does.
Only 6 strikeouts on the year as well, so anything close she'll try and battle off. The 0-2. Bounced in there for ball 1, and it's a good idea on the pitch. Bowman did not bite. Shelby playing pretty good softball here this year. They were as high as the top 5 in D3 early on. So this ball is going to get away, and easily to third will go Walp on the wild pitch.
So hit a single, steal a base, get to second, and then a wild pitch gets you to third base. So now you're 60 feet away with one down, and hitter-friendly count here, 3-1.
Good old small ball. Ball 4. So, runners on the corners. For Braley Sturts, the cleanup hitter. Sturts batting .556. 10 home runs. Takes strike 1 as an easy stolen base for Bowman.
There's 2 stolen bases already here in the first inning.
That's the 16th stolen base of the season for Bowman. For Kennard, that was her 34th earlier on. And pull the string for strike 2. And once again, Sturts ahead 0-2. Sturts, 51 RBI, 34 runs scored. The pitch. Held off. Wanted to pull the trigger on that, but held off. It's outside for ball 1. This is the lineup for Shelby. You have 4 players with over 20 RBI, 7 with over 15 or 15 or more. Sturts working the count back to even. And then you take a look at runs. 7 with over 20 runs scored. You don't have holes in this lineup.
No, and
the 2-2. This is driven and crushed. Goodbye, softball. Big fly home run. My goodness. $3-0 Whippets. And I mean, I just talked about it. That's home run number 11 for Sturts, and no doubter.
Yeah, you knew that one was going right off of the bat. I mean, just crushed. That's just as good as you can really hit a softball. Man, out to deep center field like that. Wow, that's the exact start that the Whippets wanted.
3-0 now in favor of Shelby as Jordan Thauvette will come up. A .442 average. Down in the 5 hole, she takes strike 1. Now let's get into the batting average of Shelby. Players have played 20 more games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 players with a 300 average. Oh, what a snag by Wrangler for the second out.
Oh, man. She made that one look really easy. Just getting the glove down and just flips it up to her throwing hand. That's smooth and efficient right there for the second out.
2 down. So an offensive play of the game followed by a defensive look-what-I-found play of the game here in the first inning.
And you give up that home run, you get a chance to reset with nobody on the bases, and that's a good way to get back into the out column.
First pitch to Elise Mullins is going to get fouled off. So Braley Sturts, her 11th home run of the year, 35th run scored, 54th RBI. And that she had a 1,167, a 1.167 slugging percentage. That's going to go up probably towards 1,200 now. And if you count on base plus slugging, that's going to get close to 1,900. This is just
that's like not real, man. That's video game numbers.
That's first team All-Ohio numbers at least. As this one's fouled off 0-2. Now on the other side of the ball, Coach Cunningham's squad, he wanted to schedule some tough non-conference opponents. He scheduled Hillsdale, Lexington, Shelby, Margaretta. Yeah, they're 8-7, but they've played very good squads to get themselves ready.
Yeah, what was
for
it?
the tournament?
1-4 in out-of-conference games, I think, which shows just the level of competition they're playing. And it's so huge to play good competition come tournament time, so you're prepared. And it also helps in conference as well.
1-2, grounded to third. Kreider on with it, and she will get the third out, but not before the Lady Whippets.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened.
Something about a dead ball. You either take the result of the play or it's a ball. Maybe the pitcher came off. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, we'll try and get. Take a look and see if we can see anything. And it must have been a dead ball call before that, so the count's going to be 2-2.
Well, unfortunate there for Crestview. You'd think you're out of the inning, so you got to dial back in here and get that final out.
I'll try and ask the umpire in between innings. Well, after the first inning, we have our pregame to continue, but that's pop foul. We'll be out of play, and we'll move on. So we stay here in the top of the first. But for Crestview, yeah, the schedule, the record may not be great, but they played, like I said, phenomenal opponents to get them ready for the D5 tournament. They will go to Huron in their sectional final, as Ringler about ready with another 3-2. They started off losing a doubleheader to Fredericktown, who's always good in softball in the K-MAC, as that swung and missed. It's out of the catcher's glove. The throw to first, not in time, so it's a strikeout pass ball.
Oh, great hustle down the first base line. I mean, extending.
And actually, it's an illegal pitch, so it's a ball anyway, so they're going to give. It'll be a walk. No strikeout, but the runner will stay at first.
We've had an interesting last 3 minutes or so here, Travis.
So bring up Liberty Lewis. She's batting .343. She takes strike one.
That was a good pitch there. Slowed it down off speed and right on that outside corner. It's a hard pitch to really do anything productive with.
The 0-1. Low. We're even at 1. So for Crestview, losses the Fredericktown Open this season. Lexington, Margaretta, Mapleton, who's state ranked, St. Paul, and then Mapleton again. That's all quality losses. If there's a thing called a quality loss, is that high fastball swung on and missed.
Yeah, we've seen Mapleton, Travis. That's a really good team over there.
They lost 5-3 the first game, and then 6-0 last night. So they battle. And they do have a victory already over Monroeville, 1-0. Monroeville, back-to-back years, going to the state championship game in D7. So if they can put it together, they have the ability to make a run. This is driven the left, but that's not going to get out. Underneath it is the left fielder Robinson, makes the catch, and now that will do it for the top of the first. 3 runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on as we welcome you back between the bases, brought to you by North Central State College, as we get ready to take a look at the Crestview Lady Cougars here today. And their team spotlight, brought to you again by North Central State College. 8-7, but 7-3 in the Firelands Conference. They're the number 5 seed in the D5 Napoleon District. They go to Huron 6 days from now. Have a 371 team batting average. The ERA isn't bad either. It's at 370. Their 2 losses they just had. That tough one against St. Paul, but the loss to Mapleton. Those are the 2 losses they have other than the head scratcher of St. Paul. They swept by the state-ranked squad that's about to win the conference title. And then we talked about their non-conference losses as well. So a kind of a deceiving 8-7, but talking with Coach Cunningham, said if you were the 1 seed or the 5 seed, those are the 2 seeds that were the best to have in this district because you had an ability to kind of choose where you wanted to go.
No, definitely. And for this Crestview team, it's about putting it all together at the right time, which is right now heading into tournament time. You mentioned good batting average, good team ERA. They just got to do it both at the same time, play good defense behind the pitching, and this is a team that can cause some damage come state tournament time. And it's just, can you put it all together at the right time?
Now let's take a look at our player spotlight for the Lady Cougars today. It's Bria White. She is the cleanup hitter. 10 extra base hits, 22 RBI, 10 runs scored. She's hitting .473, but a .500 on base percentage. And 10 runs scored for her. .727 slugging percentage. So she, she's a good cleanup hitter. But leading it off, Bella Hillman. .378 average. She takes strike 1 from Jaden Bowman on the season. Bowman, a .414 ERA, 8-1 record. 24 strikeouts, 37 walks. This is going to be grounded to third. Kelsey Young up with it, throws the first. Got her 1 down.
Nice play here at third, getting her body down in front of the ball. There's a tiny little bobble, but getting to the ground like that allows her to recover quickly, make the throw over to first in time.
For Bowman, 28 earned runs, 38 runs given up on 59 hits. Only given up 2 home runs as well. So 1 quick out here. And I'll bring up Allison Volts, a .372 hitter. She takes strike 1. And for any pitcher, Caden, always good to get ahead. That allows you to kind of control the at-bat, not trying to work back. And at least the first 2 pitches, as this is going to be grounded past the second baseman, and a hard single here for a 1-out hit for Volts.
Yeah, it's 2 hard-hit balls now with less than 5 pitches already thrown. So you got to like the offensive attack here from Crestview early. 1 was unfortunate, 1 falls for a hit. And you just progress through this lineup, try and answer that 3-run first inning from Shelby.
Nice attempt by Moyer, McKenna Moyer over there at second base, but just went under her glove for the single. This is Carly Kreider, the 3 hitter. She's hitting .481 on the season. 16 RBI, 18 runs scored as that changeup is low. It's 2-0. Kreider also 3 walks and 3 strikeouts, so she's a see it, hit it type of player. That one inside, it's 3-0. And always, we've said it yesterday, we've said it in the past. Sometimes pitchers, it's going to take them a little bit to get settled in. You got to attack early. Shelby was able to do it in the top of the first. That one taken all the way to make it 3-1. Now with a runner on, a 3-1 count. Can Crestview get an answer before Bowman starts to settle in?
Yeah, definitely. It's like Bowman, and on the other end as well, the pitcher has to kind of warm up into the game.
This is driven in the left line drive base hit. The throw to second just gets in there. Volts froze on the liner for a second. It got out to Walp quickly. Walp threw a bullet to the second baseman Moyer here, but just in time was Volts able to make it. And it's first and second with 1 down, and here comes Bria White.
Another hard hit ball for Crestview. They're seeing it very well right now.
And White gives this a drive. Left center field. Big fly. Home run. We're tied. Well, hello.
It's like deja vu, Travis.
Just like that, it's 3-all.
Well, I'll tell you what, one way to answer a 3-run home run is with your own 3-run home run. That's 2 now we've seen just destroyed out to center field. And again, Travis, you knew it right away, right off the bat. That's 4 in a row now with hard contact.
3rd home run of the year for White to go along with her 8 doubles. That's her 25th RBI, her 11th run scored, and I just said it. You got to strike early before pitchers settle in, and we're back to even.
There's the same exact story in the top half, 1 out, a 3-run homer. Now you just settle back in the pitching circle. You get a chance to restart and get 2 more outs. But this Crestview team, I mean, they're seeing it very, very well right now.
Ringler off the end of the bat. That's going to be a 4-3 put out, 2 down. Kind of fooled with that changeup.
She really reached out to go get that one, making contact, just weakly out to second base. And a nice play to get that second out.
That'll bring up Marin Cunningham. I love it. She wears number 77. Something you don't see much in baseball or softball, but Cunningham, a 268 average. 11 hits, all singles, as she will fly this to short center, but running in and making the catch is Natalie Kennard. 2 big flies here in the first inning. Both 3-run homers. We're tied at 3 after 1. We'll be back.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Home run derby here from Olivesburg, Ohio. 2 3-run homers by both cleanup hitters, Braylee Sturts, Bria White. We're tied at 3 after 1. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmid as Kelsey Young, the 8-hitter for the Whippets, will lead things off with her .337 average, and she's ahead of the count. 2 balls and no strikes. So, yeah, 2 teams, good averages, hits the ball hard.
Yeah.
And we've seen it in that first inning. A 2-0 from Ringler.
Oh, man.
Oh, drop ball right in there. 2-1.
Really slowed it down there. But we get, both teams, you get a chance to restart now. You go into the second inning, the game's tied. You got those 3 runs right back. Now you just got to respond in the circle.
That missed outside, and it's a hitter's count at 3-1.
And to further prove your point of trying to get on the pitcher early before they settle in, both teams did that in the first.
The 3-1. Ground ball. Tough play. Stays in the infield, but it will be an infield single. Good effort there by Hillman to try and backhand it, but she kept it in. because that's a slow rolling ball. If it gets past her, you may see her try to stretch that out for a double. So keeps it to a single, and it's a leadoff hit. And now the 9-hitter, McKenna Moyer. Faked the steal there, but misses for a ball. It's 1-0. Moyer's a .333 hitter. Only struck out 4 times. She's only walked once, so another one of those contact hitters. Just looking not to hit into a double play here. Lays down the bunt, just goes foul.
I don't know
and
if
it's
you'll be able to see it on the replay, but that ball was really spinning off the bat. A lot of backspin there. Brought it back to foul territory. But, I mean, that's about where you want to place it if you want to get a bunt down here to move that runner to second.
Also, if you can get that spin and kill it about 5 feet ahead of the plate, you may get a single out of it, too. The 1-1. This time she does lay it down. Tough play for Ringler. Does get the runner at first for the first out. Runner moves up 60 feet, though. It's a sacrifice. 1-3 for the first out.
Yeah, got her bat basically all the way to the ground there to lay that bunt down, and about as good as it gets to move that runner to second. Now you got a runner in scoring position back to the top of the order.
So it'll bring up Kennard, and that's going to, I believe, hit the helmet of the catcher. Take a look at the replay here. And, yeah, just didn't get her glove up in time.
Yeah, just a small graze, not a ton of damage, if you will, which is good. You never really want to see anyone ever get hit in the head helmet area. She completely wore that one, and painful base runner.
That pitch in there. They say it hit her. They said it hit her.
Yeah, got her in the helmet.
Well, it hit the catcher in the helmet, but they said it grazed against the batter. I'll show you here.
It's the top of the batter's helmet here.
Oh, yeah, it hit both helmets. See, I didn't see the second one. I'm sorry.
That's what we call a double doink right
there.
Yeah,
double doink. So it will bring up now Walp, who's behind 0-2. Yeah, that one just outside. Both runners will take off.
A nice job there by Shelby to get an extra 60 feet. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position with 1 down. That is good base running. But, yeah, I mean, she didn't really react to getting hit in the helmet.
I saw the doink off the helmet of the catcher. I thought it was just a passed ball with the runner going to third, but I did not see a graze off the helmet of Kennard. So that's a good eye for you, Mr. Schmid. They don't call you the best softball cameraman in the sport for nothing.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good title right there.
Walp has worked the count even at 2-2 here. 2 runners in scoring position in the second inning in a 3-3 game. Ringler ready. Here's the pitch. Driven under, nutmeg the first baseman. It's a base hit. 1 run's going to score around third is Kennard. She will score. It's a 2-run single. And Shelby leads it 5-3.
Yeah, you missed it there, but it went right in between the first baseman's leg. It's just a hard hit ball. It's a very tough play to make. And you plate 2 more. So you respond to their 3-run shot, and you get 2 more with a chance to keep adding here in the top of the second.
Runner's going to take off for second, and whew.
Oh, man, that's just a great throw down.
Stolen base.
She couldn't have placed that much more perfect, but that's just the speed and the jump there to get down to second base. Impressive stolen base there. Runner back in scoring position. Travis, we saw this yesterday on the baseball diamond. Just they got on and stole a base basically every inning. River Valley. And so far, Shelby has a couple stolen bases here, and we're still in the second inning.
I'll show you the full replay of that single here in a moment. Pitch is 2-0 to Bowman. Bowman walked, stole a base and scored 1 inning ago. Swings and misses on the changeup. right there. Here is the replay once again. We'll show you how she crushed this down the first baseline and just right through the legs of the first baseman. That's not an error, though, because that was a rocket shot to score 2 runs.
And definitely the ball is just being hit hard so far today.
Here's a little grounder. Nice play by Kreider on the first. Runner's going to go to third. 2 down.
Nice aggressive base running to get 60 feet closer. Now you score on any hit, maybe even a pass ball gives you the chance to come home. But that's heads-up base running. But a great play at third base just to get the 1 out, and now you need 1 more.
Well, it's Braylee Sturts up. We saw what she did in the top of the first. We'll see what Ringler does the pitch to her here. And that one just at the knees for a strike. It's 0-1.
I tell you what, that off-speed has been working very well so far. She's done a good job of placing it right at the knees, and she's had these Shelby hitters out in front of it a couple times already.
Sturts was looking fastball, got the change up and just let it go. Ooh, yeah. She went.
Sure did. Couldn't hold up on that one. It looked too appetizing out of the hand.
She did not hold last inning, too, on the first pitch. Held the second time before the fastball came, and she knocked it out. But this time, Ringler remembered that, went back to it, and got her to bite. 0-2. Outside. She didn't bite that time.
He tried to go right back to it one more time. I don't blame her. This is a very good hitter. If you find something that you think works, and you try it.
Sturts has struck out 14 times. It's second on the team behind Walp. The 1-2. Just missed low and outside. And again, we're even. Here's the replay by Avita. And that looked like it caught the outside, but it was low.
And good patience to hang in there.
2-2 count again. The pitch. High ball 3.
Great job grabbing that behind the plate, too. Not allow that runner from third to come home.
Sturts works the count full now. And we'll see if Ringler decides to pitch it anywhere inside the zone with first base open. The payoff pitch. High ball 4. So she decided to play it safe. It's not a bad idea. And it's first and third.
Yeah, the off speed just didn't drop enough back into the zone.
And I bring up the thought that she hit a hard ball back to Ringler, but Ringler was able to make the play for the second out of inning number 1. Sturts will go. Not even get a throw. In high school, that's a stolen base. In baseball, in Major League Baseball and softball, it's called catcher's indifference, and you don't get anything.
I don't mind the no throw down there because if it gets away.
And you have speed at third, yeah.
Oh, and
nice
also
pitch.
With 2 outs, the batter is what matters, you know, so you don't need to try and make a play that could lead to an error and a run scored. And jumping ahead in the count 0-2 as well is huge.
That pitch outside. Ringler knew immediately as she let that one go that it slipped. But it's a nice stab by her backstop. That's Bria White.
And White has blocked a couple now from getting to the backstop with this runner on third. Very impressed.
1-2. Driven to right, base hit. 1 run's going to score. They're going to send Sturts a full head of speed. It's another 2-run single. And it's 7-3.
Yeah, Whippets showing off the speed. Couple stolen bases to get into scoring position, and then a couple hard hit balls down this first base line. I mean, just if you're not playing right there, that's a play you're not making at first base. Very, very good job from the Whippets here in this second inning.
So 3 in the first, 4 in the second for the Lady Whippets as Mullins, her first pitch is a ball. That one outside as well. And this is what Shelby's done all year. You might have given up the 3-run homer, the tie-up, but they're right back on you immediately.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the game tied, you know, you start over. after that first inning. And Shelby, well, they wanted to keep that lead the way they've come out and hit here in this second inning.
I will say, when we look at the bracket, I am looking very much forward to if they do their job and dispatch Ashland, the 7 seed, if they can handle them in the sectional final. So that pitch is a ball, snapped down to first, not in time. It's 3-1. But if they're able to take care of business in the sectional final, the district semifinal against Madison, the team that went to the regional championship and were 3 outs away from the Final Four last year with most of their players back, that's a heavyweight battle. That's a drive. The center is going to get past the center fielder Bright. Around second to third is Thavet, and it's going to be a long single for Mullins. First and third.
Smoked it out the center field. Just hit so hard that the center fielder doesn't really have a chance to get to it. And impressive 2-out hitting here from Shelby. And that's what can separate good teams from great teams, is what you do with 2 outs.
That'll bring up Lewis. The 9th hitter of the inning is an easy stolen base for Mullins.
Oh, and we just saw this, Travis. Again, another non-throw down. And base hit has the possibility to score 2 more.
The 1-0. Popped her up. White under it, makes no, bobbles it.
The wind picked up there right at the last second.
It was a gust of wind at the last second.
That is very unfortunate there. You have a chance to make that 3rd out in foul territory, and now Shelby a chance to make Crestview really pay here.
So, new life for Lewis. The 1-1. Grounded just foul. It's going to go 1-2. A little bit out ahead of that one. Four runs on 4 hits. They also have a hit by pitch and a walk in the inning. And this is looking like River Valley last night. Single you to death and steal bases. Small ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. First base unoccupied, so the throw down will get her. And that will do it for the top of the second. But the Whippets back at you. They score 4 in the inning. They lead 7-3 after 1.5.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Bottom second, 7-3 Crestview on the Crestview Athletic Boosters scoreboard as Anna Rawls swings through that one for a strike 1. 3 in the first, 4 in the second for Shelby, 3 in the first for the Cougars, and they're back with their second at bat right here is the changeup. You see a fist bump from Liberty Lewis, so maybe a pitch rarely used that worked well. And it's 0-2. That's going to be fouled off, and Raw will stay alive. The junior is batting .324 in the designated player spot. 7 strikeouts, 4 walks. She was hit by a pitch as well. Bowman ready. That one outside. Tried to get her to chase. She didn't. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the change. 1 down.
I got her on that front foot twice with that changeup. Impressive work slowing it down.
For Bowman, that is strikeout number 25 on the year. I'll bring up Madison Ladai. Ladai takes strike 1. Madison hitting .293. 1 double on the year. 11 singles. That went inside to even the count at 1-1. Ladai, the 8-hitter. It'll be Lindsey Bright before the top of the order and Bella Hillman.
Yeah, and you just want to get on here and get back to the top of the order with some runners on base.
That one catches the top of the zone right at the would-be lettering. She's wearing a hoodie. You're allowed to do that right now. It's still chilly. Count 1-2. That one way outside. You heard Bowman go, ooh, right? She let that go. Whoops. Did have some movement to it. That's something where if she would aim that right at the player, the batter, it would have curved the outside of the zone. It would have been
sure
perfect. 1-2. The 2-2, I should say. Ground ball caught by the shortstop, and she still gets her.
Oh, how about that?
What a play by Sturts. Bobbled. It was a hard hit ball. Still had the composure to chuck at the first for the second out.
Showing off the arm strength from shortstop. You need to have a strong arm to play that position, and even with the bobble.
The die ripped
play.
that.
No, she sure did.
Yeah.
That pitch was like down at her feet. She went down and got that inside, and just a good play. At short, steals a hit away.
That'll bring up Lindsey Bright. 303 hitter. 2 down here in the second. She's going to have a slow roller to third. Young on the first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Whippets. We'll see if they add on here in the third. They lead 7-3.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety and the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Seven 3. Lady Whippets lead Crestview here as we begin the top of the third. Travis Peretti back here with Caden Schmidt. I can give you Crestview fans, I can give you an update over on the baseball field. Plymouth leading Crestview 1-0 in the third over there. We'll have some more scores from around the area. Brought to you by our friends at Game Changer here momentarily. As the first pitch, the Young is driven and drops in. They call that a Texas leaguer. It's a hit.
Yeah, I mean, looking directly into the sun, tiny little bit of wind as well. It's a tough play to make when it gets hit that high up in the air.
Yeah, Ladai tried running back. She's the only one that could probably make the play, but it just dropped past her, and it's a bloop single.
It just got into that grass behind second base there in right field.
That'll bring up Moyer, her first at bat. She sacrificed Young over. That led to a run.
We've seen Shelby multiple times swipe second base.
Ringler with the slow curve gets it in there for a strike, 1-1. Seven runs on 6 hits for the Lady Whippets so far. As this one's outside, and it's 2-1. Crestview, I was talking with Coach Cunningham. It's going to be an interesting Saturday for them. They're going to go to Monroeville to finish off their series. They beat them 1-0 here. And then after the game, they're heading to St. Paul to play the Flyers.
It's
as well. So they're going from Monroeville to Norwalk, which isn't terrible, but still, you got to get back in the bus and go play another game instead of one of the teams going to the other place. But I digress. Just an interesting.
And I never heard of that, really, you know, playing 2 away games at 2 different spots within 4 hours of each other.
First base was occupied, so that's a swing and a miss for out number 1. Runner does take off, so it will be a stolen base for Young. But it is a strikeout for Ringler and 1 out. So we get back to the top of the order in Kennard. First pitch to her is a ball. Ringler with her 10th strikeout of the season. And I will say, Volts, her teammate, Junior, has 93 strikeouts, so we know who is the usual conference pitcher is. What a bunt.
That's beautiful. That's as good as he gets.
Beautifully placed base hit. Slap the bunt down. It's first and third with 1 down. So that'll bring up Walp, who's 2 for 2. 2 for 2, 2 RBI, 2 stolen bases, 2 runs scored.
A lot of 2s.
Mm-hmm. First pitch in for a strike, and another swipe of second for Kennard.
Crestview seems like they're just going to let Shelby run if there's runners on the corner. Not going to try and risk that throw down to second base, which could also hurt you in the regard that there's now 2 in scoring position.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. Whippets looking to add on to their 7-3 lead here with 1 down and 2 in scoring position. The 1-1 went for the bunt, goes foul. It's 1-2.
Well, the left fielder and center fielder is playing super shallow, while your right fielder is all the way back.
Yep, playing that slap hit.
You see the right fielder all the way out there when you got your center and left fielders playing very shallow in the outfield.
That's that slap hitter shift in softball. That pitch off the glove. Run scores. It's 8-3.
Oh.
And it gets past the pitcher. Nobody home. It's 9-3. Both runners score.
Oh. You don't get an RBI opportunity. We're just going to do it ourselves, running the bases. I mean, the pass ball, when there's a runner on third, usually allows a run to get home, but then the throw back just got away. Heads up base running to swipe an extra 60 feet there. 2 runs come across.
2-2. Driven the right, and that's why the right fielder is playing back. Catch will be made by Cunningham, and there is 2 out.
Good job here by Cunningham getting the glove up to block the sun. Because in right field, you could tell by the shadows, that is exactly where the sun is shining. It's coming from our kind of left behind of our camera here. Good job getting the glove up, block the sun, and make that look routine.
It'll bring up Kendall Bowman. Driven right at short off the glove of Hillman, and it's going to be a single.
That was a rocket.
I mean, Hillman did her best to try and snag that. It kind of was tailing away from her. But it's a hard hit single. First hit of the day for Bowman. She's 1 for 2 now. And that'll bring up Sturts.
Another 2-out base runner here for the Whippets.
First pitch in there for a strike. And Bowman will take second. She was stealing. It wasn't a pass ball. The catcher was trying to transfer to get the throw off.
It was just the right pitch to go on as well.
Yes. So runner in scoring position now for starts. The 0-1. Checked. It gets away. The runner now 60 feet away.
Well, this is what we saw in the first inning to start it. There's a stolen base and then a pass ball allowed the runner to get over to third, and then walk led to a homer. But Shelby doing a great job on the base paths right now.
The 1-1. Low, right at the knees, strike two. See that on the Avita Home Health and Hospice replay. Sturts. Back and ready in the box. The 1-2. It's low that time. 2-2. A little bit lower.
And that's a good pitch there after getting it right in the zone to make it a 1-2 count. Try and get her to chase it. She just threw it for a strike. But now it's full. Or even, I should say.
She drives that right at short, and this time it's grabbed. What a play by Hillman to end the inning. We'll take a look at the replay as we head the break, but she robs the Whippets of a 10th run, and it's 9-3 after 2.5.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Bottom of the third here from Crestview. Lady Cougars trying to get back in the scoring column, trailing 9-3. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmid. As Bella Hillman starts the top of the order for the second time around. And she's going to get a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Patience and a 4-pitch walk. And your leadoff runner is aboard, and you can try and set up in a good spot to cut into this lead a little bit.
So, one leadoff runner on. I'll bring up Allison Volts, and she fouls that off. Apologies to the folks on Facebook. I don't know why we got booted off Facebook, but we're back on there now. What? Score 9-3. The 0-1. That bounces in there. Hillman went halfway.
And smart.
But then stopped. We'll take a look at the replay right here.
Smart to go back. Just a good job getting down in front of that ball, not allowing it to get past. Because that bounced probably a good 6 feet or so before the plate.
This one's going to be a drive to left, and it's going to drop in. Throw to second, though. They got the force.
And I saw Shelby practicing that in warm-ups. Like hits to the outfield, you try and get that force out. It's hard to read on base whether that's going to drop or not, and drops right in front of the fielder who quickly fires to second for the force out.
Yeah, Walp,
well done.
Good job picking it up. She almost had a force out earlier on a hard hit ball. So that's exactly what they do, is if it's hit the left, the second baseman immediately goes to the base just in case. Kreider swings through that one for strike one.
And just good job being in the right spot by the Shelby defense.
Whoa, okay. That's a ball. Take a look at the replay.
She couldn't believe she just did that. It kind of just slipped right out of the hands there, fell down in that pitching circle.
Bowman ready again.
She laughs it off, and
that one high. It's 2-1. Some scores from around the area. Lucas softball up on Wellington 15-6. Norwayne baseball up on Smithville 5-1. Willard baseball up on Lucas 3-0. The 2-1. Driven down the line, base hit the left. Volts is going to go to second, and it's a one-out hit.
Yeah, got to stay at second there with a good job by the left fielder getting to it quickly. But that's just a nice hit ball down that third base line. Now you got 2 on.
And it brings up Bria White. Had the 3-run homer back in the first. She has a chance to do it again here. It's shipping the lead. One down here in the bottom of the third. The pitch inside bounces away. Both runners going to move up.
Oh, now White has two runners, in scoring position. Base hit should bring them both home. And if you are Crestview, this is the hitter you want up in this situation.
Score from River Valley. They're taking on Clear Fork. The pitch is driven in on the hands. It's a fly ball to the left. Walp under it, makes the catch. No tag, and that's the second out.
But she showcased her arm earlier in this inning. Yeah, it was only to second base, but had some zip to it. Did not want to risk making that final out at home plate.
We were surprised yesterday. Clear Fork was up 10-0 on River Valley. Ended up winning that 10-4. Well, today, River Valley leads Clear Fork 11-10.
Oh, wow. That's a tightly high-scoring game.
Is in the fourth inning. Ooh. First pitch to Ringler. She gets out of the way for ball one.
Well, has a chance to help herself out in the circle, trying and cut into that deficit.
Strasburg softball trailing John Glenn 2-1. Madison softball, a team Shelby could see in a district semi if they win their sectional. Madison trailing Massillon, Washington 4-3. Mapleton up on Western Reserve in softball 5-2. Plymouth has extended its lead on Crestview over on the baseball field to 4-0. This is a blooper to left. It's going to drop in. 1 run scores. They'll hold up the second, but the Cougars get a run back. It's an RBI single for Ringler.
It just dink it in right in front of that left fielder, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Cut into this deficit 1 run at a time.
9-4.
Well, runners on the corner, you wonder if maybe Crestview employs what we've seen from Shelby so far, try and swipe second base.
Marin Cunningham flew out the center field, her last at bat. She'd love to give a drive again to this one. Fouls that off her foot. It's 0-1. Baseball score, Waynedale, number 1 in D5. They lead Chippewa 6-4. Highland baseball up on Ontario 4-1. Fredericktown baseball ahead of Northmore 4-2. Those are your scores from around the area. That pitch bounces in there, and that will allow Ringler to take second base.
This actually bounced off the umpire's foot, and that might have kept that runner at third. That is a lucky bounce for Shelby.
The 1-1. Chopped off the base. It's fair to throw to first. Oh, and they get the out to end the inning. A lucky break for Shelby as that hit the plate and bounced fair. And Lewis was able to throw out the runner from her knees to end the threat. But the Cougars get one back. It's 9-4 after 3.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
To the fourth inning we go as Crestview trails Shelby 9-4. Take a look at the Crestview Cougars. Tournament bracket, they will go to Huron in the sectional final and get the winner of Elmwood and Willard in that game. The top seed of this whole bracket is from the other pod. That's Archbold. The district semi will be at Clyde. If they were to win that, they'll go to Napoleon for the district championship game. But it's like basketball. You have the pods. You have two different districts that you could choose to stay on your side and play other teams from your pod. As this first pitch, the Thaw Vet taken for a ball. So Crestview said, as the 5 seed, we want to get away from the 1. And we'll play down here. Decided to go towards Huron and see what they could do. That pitch is in there for a strike to even the count at 1. It's new this year, just like with basketball. Volleyball's used it for a second year, and the coaches kind of like that. Baseball, they did not. They're sticking with the coaches' vote. That pitch is high. It's 2-1.
Yeah, it's funny how that all works out with the different coaches in each sport, what they like, what they prefer, what they vote on. Always keeps things interesting and always allows for change to happen as well.
That one fouled back. It's 2-2. Just like how the Basketball Coaches Association said we should put in a shot clock. The OHSAA said no, and then a bunch of parents, most that have never played basketball, said, oh, why would you do that? It changes the game. This is a high pop-up. Backtracking, making the catch is Hillman for out number 1.
Well, they're making sure Hillman is awake over there at shortstop. 2 hard hit balls last inning. She was able to make up for it, getting that last out on the line drive. And here, pop fly. She's able to get under it quickly and get that first out.
What are your thoughts on a shot clock?
I don't mind it. I mean, I don't see why not, right? Maybe moves the game across a little quicker, but at the same time, it's not too much of a difference. If they don't have it, you're looking to score no matter what usually. So whether that takes 30 seconds or 45.
This is driven to center. Back, track, big fly, home run. Elise Mullins. 10-4 Shelby. You'd have a shot clock violation on the length and the distance that ball traveled.
Yeah. I mean, again, out to center field. Just getting under it the perfect amount. There's nothing you could do about that one. That is out of the park.
Home run number 6 of the season for Mullins. That's her 25th RBI. And her 23rd run scored. 10-4, they get the run right back.
You know, Shelby has scored in every inning so far, and they keep that going here with another big fly.
Lewis takes strike 1. 10-4 in the Crestview Athletic Boosters scoreboard. That one catches the outside corner, its own, too. I would like to see if every high school basketball coach voted what the percentage that would want a shot clock would be.
And it just depends on the philosophies of those coaches, right? You got some of the coaches that don't mind holding the ball for however long they can till they get a good shot, and you got some other coaches that are the complete opposite in that regard. So it would be interesting to see it, and that's probably the best way to figure it out right there.
The 1-2, high ball 2. I was looking on the social medias, which I should not be doing. Some people said, well, there was this percentage. It's a random person that I don't even believe would have those stats, so how are you able to believe it? I would like to see the stats personally. This 2-2 is fouled off. But, yeah, that's something. Now, we do know a member of the Coaches Association, one Joe Baylog, and I will have a conversation with him at some point of what they thought about that. But that's basketball. We're back here to softball, where there is no shot clock. There is no time clock.
That's the beauty of it, right? It can go as long as it needs to go.
That fouled off. It's 2-2. No pitch clock here.
Yeah, they don't
no ABS here either.
They work quickly enough.
Yes, they do.
At the high school level.
Got to get home. Do your homework.
Yeah, no kidding.
2-2. Change up, fouled off. We'll go again. That's the third 2-strike foul ball by Lewis of this at-bat.
And Shelby throughout this game has just done a good job of in whole of fighting off pitches in 2-strike counts.
Another 2-2 from Ringler. Driven to left center, tracking it down, but off the tip of the glove. And it's a hit.
It just hit hard enough to where you can't get exactly under it. You got to reach out, outstretched arm, the glove, you can't keep it in, and it's another hit for the Whippets.
And what a bat from Liberty Lewis. Fouling off 3 2-strike pitches before driving one for a single. That'll bring up Kelsey Young, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Takes strike 1.
And the outfielder for Crestview has progressively played deeper and deeper as this game has gone on.
That low pitch she fouls off. And it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Change up outside, ball 1. My final thought on the shot clock, though, is you need an extra volunteer to run it. You need to pay for the clocks as well. How's that going to come?
That's true.
Until that's figured out, who knows? High fly to right, and it's over the head of the right fielder. She was unable to see it because of the sun, and it's going to be a double.
Well, and that's what I talked about earlier with getting the glove up and blocking that sun. Just wasn't able to do it there. It lands right behind her. How about the inside-out approach, just staying on the softball, hitting it out to where it's pitched to right field, and that basically short-hopped the wall. That's some good power there.
Tough play by Cunningham. The sun's right in your eyes. It doesn't even matter if you have sunglasses on there. It just blinds you. And you see that happen in Major League Baseball, too. This is a little foul ball by Moyer.
He sure did. It made huge rounds on opening day with your Pirates.
Don't even. Hey, they're winning now. They're about to win their 20th of the year already, so I'm happy with that. But, you know, it gets the best of us, so that's just a tough play. I have eye problems for looking into the sun from when I played, so. The 0-1. Bounces in there, nice stop.
there's really only so much you can do to prevent that sun from getting in your eyes. And
I mean, if you look directly into the sun too, it's not good for the corneas, and you
it
can't
hurts.
really see.
Yeah, you get those black dots for a little bit. It's not ideal.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 in scoring position with 1 down. That bounces in there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, White right now doing a good job behind the plate, getting her body down in front of these low pitches, as we've already seen 2 runs come in on a passed ball. In a very similar situation to what we're in right now.
The 2-1 to Moyer. Ground ball. That's going to score a run. Throw to first. 2 down. But she does plate the 11th run and move up the runner from second. So we call that a productive out. It's an RBI ground out. And it's 2 away.
A productive out indeed, and smart there just to take that out at first base. That was your only out available. No need to try and force a play at the plate that wasn't there. Get that second out, and now you can focus on the batter, try and get out of the inning.
4th time through the order now for Kennard as she leads off. In the leadoff position, I should say, the 6th batter of the inning. 1-0 to her. Looking to bunt. And she was out of the box, they say. Let's look at the replay. Yeah, she was. And that'll do it for the inning. That left foot.
Fortunate there.
That left foot as she hit the ball was out of the box, and that'll do it for the top of the 4th. We have played half of this one. Shelby leads 11-4.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Seven, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Lady Cougars against Jaden Bowman. Whippets, 2 more runs in the 4th. Extend their lead. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmidt as Anna Rahl struck out in the 2nd. Takes ball 1 here in the 4th.
When we touched on it from Shelby in the pregame show between the bases, this is a team that scores runs, and that recipe has stayed the same here this afternoon in Crestview.
Cougars have recorded 5 hits so far in this game. Also a walk. That's swung and missed for strike 1. They've scored 3 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd. The Whippets so far, 3 in the 1st, 4 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. That'll be fouled off, and we're even at 2.
Yeah, minimum of 2 runs per inning so far is a very good number for the Whippets. And I mean, you see why they're undefeated and out of conference play. And it's doing stuff like this.
The 2-2. Fly ball center field. It's going to drop in for a hit. So Rahl now 1 for 2 with a leadoff single.
And Crestview's done a good job of getting the leadoff hitter aboard. And they really haven't left many on base, but they just haven't been able to extend the inning like Shelby has.
First pitch inside the Lodi. Some more updates. Lucas softball up 12 on Wellington, 18-6. Norwayne baseball leads Smithville 5-2. Willard baseball leads Lucas 4-0. Ground ball to first. This could be a double play ball. On the short, the throw back to first, but second baseman was a little bit behind. It will be a force out and one down.
You'll see the pump fake here from the shortstop. Didn't want to pre-fire that throw before the second baseman covers the bag because you don't want the ball to get away. But you take that out, the lead runner, and you start over with one down now.
First pitch fouled off by Bright. Zone 1. The slugfest that is River Valley Clear Fork is now 15-12 River Valley. That game now in at the end of 4. John Glenn still leads Strasburg softball 2-1. Massillon Washington still leads Madison softball 5-3. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Lodi kind of stood in no man's land, was expecting somebody to yell for her to run or not. Nobody got it, so she walked back to first base, and it's 0-2. The 0-2. Ground ball to second. Throw to first. Just got her in time. 2 down.
Bright getting down that line in a hurry. Making this a tougher play than it should have been, but good job just flipping it over in time for that second out.
Back to the top of the order in Bella Hillman. 0 for 1 with a walk. Mapleton softball now leads Western Reserve 7-3. Crestview on the board on the baseball side. They trail Plymouth 4-1. That's taken for ball 1. Waynedale baseball leads Chippewa 6-5. Highland baseball leads Ontario 5-1. Fredericktown leads Northmore on the diamond 4-2. That pitch just catches the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 is outside, 2-1. Also, Centerburg baseball leads Loudonville 12-4. The 2-1. Held. It's 3-1.
Yeah, tried to paint that outside corner. Just a hair outside.
The 3-1. In on the hands, fouled it off. We'll go again. 3-2. Hillman, 5 doubles, a triple, and a home run on this season. Gives this a fly ball, but just under it. Catch will be made by Kennard to end the inning. She gave it a drive, but just missed. And it'll be a deep fly out the center. 11-4 after 4 is your score in favor of the number 10 team in Division III.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
To the fifth we go. 11-4, Shelby leads, and let's take a look at the Northwest 3 district. This is where Willard will host the district championship. Shelby takes on 7th seeded Ashland, and then that big matchup against Madison if they're able to beat Ashland at Willard. The bottom half, Salina, the number 1 seed of their bracket, will play as well. The first pitch here to Walp is taken for a ball, but that's also one of those tough things to see now that they have the multiple pods, is two number 1s could face each other out of 2 districts, or 2 groups you could say. And that's what Salina decided. However, if they were to make the district final, they'd have to travel 2.5 hours, while Shelby or Madison would have to travel about 10 to 20 minutes.
Wow.
So that's the give and take right there. But Salina, a very good squad, thinking that they can get that Lima half of the district to get to Willard for a district final. The 1-1 bunted foul. It's 1-2.
Long bus ride, I guess. You can get some team bonding moments, but holy cow, 2.5 hours. I mean, that's a journey.
For those thinking maybe she was out of the box there, she was not. Her foot was at the top of the box, still in it when she bunted that. That is not out of the box. I heard a fan down there, but they don't have replay like we do. The 1-2. Fouled it off. She'll go again.
Good fight here. Hanging in there. And Crestview hasn't been able to get out of an inning yet without allowing a run.
2 for 3 is Walp so far today. Outside pitch she held. We're even at 2. Shelby, this is it. This is the final game of the regular season for them, unless they pick up a game. Their next game would be against Ashland next week at home. As for Crestview, they still have some conference games to finish and a loaded schedule. Oh, missed the snow cone. That's going to be an error. And a leadoff base runner for the Lady Whippets. So,
great speed down the line. It would have been close no matter what. But another leadoff runner aboard.
So runner on first, nobody out. She's going to take off and steal second. Great scoop there by White to keep that, because if that gets to the backstop, that might be a 2 base.
Oh, 100%. More than likely would have got her up to third there. But another just good pitch to steal on from the Whippets. They seem to be choosing the low pitches that bounce in every time to take off towards second.
Pitch is high. It's 2-0. (11-5) Shelby leads. They've scored in every inning. The 2-0 to Bowman, the 3-hitter. Ground ball. It stays fair. Good play by Kreider for the out. It's the first out. Moving to third on the throw is Walp. But they do get the first out. Now that'll bring up Sturts. Sturts had the 3-run homer in the first, a walk in the second, and that hard line out to end the third. First pitch just outside for ball 1. Ground ball again to short. Run will score. Out is recorded, but it is 12-4. Another productive out as the unearned run comes across.
Nothing you can do about that one. That is just, it's not hit hard enough to make a play at the plate. You take that out at first base, and hurts that you got to allow another run to come across, but sometimes there's nothing you can do on the play.
We will have a pinch hitter. Sturts, as I take a look at the Mid-Ohio Athletic Conference leaders, now tied for the MOAC lead in homers with 11. She leads in RBI as well.
Got another one there. She's had a great game.
This is Katie Taylor. Taylor drives is just foul down the line. That'll even account at 1-1. Taylor on the season, .318 hitter. The 1-1. In on the hands, down the left field line, and caught by Robinson. Whippets do add another run to make it 12-4. We're going to keep it here as we bring you between the bases, inside the fifth inning stretch. Brought to you by North Central State College. .12-4 is the score, as Shelby has scored in every inning. You take a look at the line score. 12 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Crestview, 4 runs, 6 hits, and an error. Teams traded 3-run homers in the first. Braylee Sturts hit her 11th homer of the season, made it 3-0, but then Bria White hit her 3rd homer of the season, a 3-run shot to tie it at 1, but then in the second, 4 runs on 4 hits for the Lady Whippets, made it 7-3. They extended it to 9-3 in the top of the third. Crestview added that 4th run in the bottom, and then in the 4th inning, 2 runs, and then you just saw in the 5th, 1 more for the 12-4 score. 5th inning stretch brought to you again by North Central State College. Both of these teams will finish at the top half of the MOAC and the Firelands Conference, but won't be champions of their conference this season. However, they have higher expectations. Shelby, like I said, the #1 seed in their group, as they will face possibly another #1 seed if they were to make it to the district championship, but number 10 in the state. That pitch just on the outside corner for strike 1. It's even at 1 for Volts.
Well, and softball and baseball as well are definitely a sport where, you know, anybody can really beat anybody on any given day, depending on how it plays out. You see it less. And
ground ball to first, just in play, and it's the first out.
But you see it less in some of the other sports, as the talent discrepancy sometimes is too much to overcome. But 10th in the state in their division means they could play with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
they had the 2 losses to River Valley early on. River Valley ranked in the state in Division 4. Lost to Ontario, who's a good squad once. And then that loss to Highland, where Coach told me that they were hitting it. They were hitting the ball well, but they were hitting it right at Highland players. And Highland was just hitting it where there weren't Shelby players, and that ended up being that loss there. But you'll get those games. Yeah, that's why you play 25 games in a season. It's bound to happen a couple times for both teams. For Crestview, we saw their strength of schedule in a non-conference. The 2-0 in there for a strike. It's 2-1. 2 losses to Fredericktown. They're always a contender, and it was a doubleheader to open up the season, too, in March. They lost to Lexington, who was in the Final Four last year. Margaretta, who's always a power. Hillsdale, who's state-ranked. 2 to Mapleton. Mapleton state-ranked. A St. Paul loss. High-scoring affair. I mean,
well, it prepares you for this time of the year, and you're in the tournament. You know who you're playing. That's a nice pitch.
Got her looking. Well, that's actually the strike. That's a strike 2. That's a nice strikeout call, though, by the umpire.
Yeah, he got me. That was nice.
But that is a full count. It's 3-2. The Kreider. The payoff. That's high for ball 4. So instead of striking out, she gets first base.
Sun really just started shining in as well. It's a beautiful day. You can see the blue skies in the background.
53 degrees. The wind has died down as well.
Sure has.
I wish there was a window in here to warm things up a little bit like it is out there, but still, the nice digs of this press box here at Crestview High School. Bria White, 1 for 2. Change up right in there. Froze her. It's 0-1.
That thing slowed down compared to her fastball. That is dirty.
The 0-1. Bowling ball in there. Ball 1. Bowling ball 1. The 1-1. Did she go? They said she offered. It's strike 2.
Get her guessing again on this one. She's slowed her down with that changeup in this at bat.
Kreider on first with 1 down, and she got her with the changeup again. Strike 3, 2 out.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Got her out on that front foot on 3 straight swings. That is good stuff in the circle.
Second strikeout of the day for Bowman. That'll bring up Mallory Ringler, 1 for 2. That one high. Runner will move up 60. Ringler had the RBI, 2-out single back in the third. Flies this to center, but it's going to stay up and into the glove of Kennard for the 3rd out. 1 base runner, but nothing else for the Cougars as we end the 5th. 12-4, Shelby leads.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
6, 7, 8 hitters due up for Shelby here. In the top of the 6th, they lead Crestview 12-4. Here in the final full week of the softball regular season as we kick off tournament action next week. Travis Berardi back here with Caden Schmid. And Elise Mullins had the home run back in the 4th. Takes strike 1 to start the top of the 6th. She's 2 for 2. Home run, single, RBI, walk. The 0-1 from Ringler. Fouled back. It's 1-1. Or 0-2, I should say. Over on the baseball field, Crestview's cut the deficit to 4-3 against Plymouth. Chippewa, they're state ranked in D6, has tied Division I. Division 5 number 1, Waynedale 6-6 after 6. So development there. That missed for ball 1. It's 1-2. Northmore baseball is blown up. They now lead Fredericktown 8-4. We will see Fredericktown baseball against Clear Fork tomorrow at 5:30. Jonathan Langdon and Caden Schmidt, I believe, will be on the call of that. It's the community night games. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 down.
Some high heat. Blow it past her.
Second strikeout for Ringler. Now to bring up Liberty Lewis, third strikeout, I should say. That'll bring up Liberty Lewis, who is 1 for 3. She has one of those 3 strikeouts. Dials that back, 0-1. Ringler ready with the 0-1. Change up, popped up, and it's going to hit the roof above us, 0-2. So Ringler with a chance to get back-to-back Ks here in the 6th. Shelby, multiple scores, multiple hits in each inning, except for the 5th. Ooh, that one just missed. It's 1-2.
That is a stone-cold take right there. Down 0-2. That is about as close as it gets on the outside half.
The 1-2. In on the hands, and she golfed it into center field, base hit.
Their golf swing indeed. Pull out the 9-iron to go get that one. I mean, the bat is all the way down near her feet, and she just pulls it out left center field. That is a nice piece of hitting there.
Lewis 2 for 4 now. It'll bring up Kelsey Young, who's 3 for 3. That one inside. It gets away. Runner moves up to second.
It feels like that's happened almost every time a Whippet has gotten to first base. A pass ball or wild pitch allows them to move to second, or they steal.
High and outside, 2-0. Ringler again ready. That pitch that was golfed in the center field a little bit lower that time got her to chase. It's 2-1.
Yeah, that one bounced in, but had her guessing there. That was a nice pitch for the first strike in the at bat.
The 2-1. Grounded right to third. Nice stab by Kreider on the first. 2 down. Runner does get to third, but they get the out.
Nice stab indeed. Check out this hop. Really gets up there. Quick reaction time, moving the glove. It's a good play at third base.
Now to the 9-hitter, McKenna Moyer. 0 for 2. She does have a sac bunt and an RBI, but we're going to get a substitution, I believe. We're going to get a pinch hitter. Batting for Shelby. That's number 4, Peyton Bruscotter. We got another Bruscotter playing sports at Shelby High School. She takes strike 1. Bruscotter on the year, a .417 average in 44 playing appearances. That one just misses outside, 1-1. The 1-1 swings through that one. It's 1-2.
Some more high heat.
Bruscotter 8 walks, 6 strikeouts. .523 on-base percentage. The 1-2. Held off. It's even at 2. Peyton ready. The 2-2. Low. The count is full. Looking at the Firelands Conference standings, Mapleton holds on. They're going to have a 2-game lead over Monroeville with 2 games left. Ground ball to short on the first, and for the first time today, Shelby is left off the board. 12-4, so we head bottom 6.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Marin Cunningham will lead off the bottom of the 6th. 0 for 2 so far today against Jaden Bowman. 12-4, Shelby leads. They were held off the board for the first time today in an inning. Stranded a runner at third. The 1-0 is inside. It's 2-0. Crestview heads to Monroeville on Saturday. That could be a big game for the conference. Monroeville sits 2 games. That ball's high. It's 3-0. Behind Mapleton for the Firelands Conference. So Crestview wins that game for the sweep. So the 3-0 swung on and missed for strike 1. Mapleton's game at Monroeville on Tuesday, I believe, could clinch an outright championship. Now, if Monroeville wins that game, Monroeville would still be alive.
Yeah, Mapleton a chance to control their destiny in the conference.
Bowman's bounced back to a 3-2 count. The payoff pitch. Pop fly and just out of the reach of Mullins, who falls into the fence. It'll stay at 3-2. Mullins is laughing over there. Here's the play. And she just kind of slipped out of her shoe.
Now everyone's laughing.
At first she was down on the ground. We're thinking, oh no, but no, she just kind of lost her shoe. And everybody's all right. So that's good to see.
Guess she just wanted to give her team a good laugh here in the 6th.
So we're all good.
A good hustle trying to make that play.
Yeah. Just out of the reach, but okay. Cool. 3-2. Here we go again. Fouled off the plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat upcoming here as Cunningham's fouled off 2 two-strike pitches. Flew out to center on the first pitch of the bottom of the first of her at-bat. And then that little chop in front of the plate. There's a little pop-up. Bowman makes the catch. 1 away.
How about that, the pitcher? Catching the little pop-up.
Well, I think we said this yesterday on who has the right to catch the ball over who. And the number one thing, do not let the pitcher try and make a play unless it's hit like that.
Yeah,
that was a quick play. It's right there. She can make the catch. That's the only time when you're allowed to call off a position player as a pitcher. She was the right one to make the play there.
Yeah, I agree. No one else really could have made that play. I think that would have dropped if
Young might have been able to catch it, but it's just a better angle there by Bowman, and she didn't have to move that much, so it's an okay thing. Line drive scooped on the bounce. The throw to first in time, 2 down. Nice play by Sturts.
Yeah, good job getting the glove down in her body in front of it. You can see her kind of react. Just get that glove down, move your face out of the way.
And she's got a cannon, so she was able to recover.
And she's displayed that cannon multiple times just this afternoon alone. That one play, I don't remember exactly what inning it was, but she launched one across the diamond to get it out just in time.
First pitch to Ladai. A ball. She's 0 for 2. Ground out the short in the second. Grounded into a fielder's choice in the fourth. The 1-0. In there for a strike. We're even at 1. In the top of the 7th, Shelby will have the top of the order. Nice track over there to end the inning. Almost overrun by Moyer. But instead, it's the 3rd out. And we will head to the 7th. 12-4 Shelby leads.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
To the 7th we go. As I was saying at the end of the 6th, McKenna Moyer kind of overran that ball. Was able to recover to get the out. As they will have the top of the order, and Natalie Kennard. Kennard 1 for 3, but this is an interesting score block. First inning stepped out of the box. Second inning hit by a pitch, stolen base score. Third inning single, stolen base scored. Fourth inning stepped out of the box, out. And this one up the middle, it's a base hit.
Sounded like it caught the leg there, but gets by and into center field for a single.
Let's see where it hit. Yeah, right off the leg. Ringler. Looks like she's all right, though, and it's a leadoff single. So she is 2 for 4 now, as Carly Walp is up. Looking to bunt. Runner goes. Throw down. Not in time. Head first. Slide into second. It's a stolen base. That's the 3rd stolen base by Kennard here today.
could tell that was in the game plan coming in, get on and get over.
The 1-0. Looking the bunt. It gets away, and it's another stolen base. So for Kennard, she has 37 stolen bases on the season as the sack bunt goes. Run scores. It's 13-4.
Suicide squeeze here, takeoff towards home plate, bunt down. That is small ball at its finest.
So it's an RBI sacrifice squeeze bunt. And it's 13-4. Bring up Bowman. Just on the outside corner, strike one. So if Shelby were to hold on in regulation, they'd score in every inning except the 6th.
It's impressive. It's very impressive.
In off the end of the bat, catch made, 2 down.
Oh, and they threatened in that 6th inning, too. Left a runner on third base. It shows how good this team is and how deep their lineup is 1 through 9. It takes everybody if you want to score in every inning, I'll tell you that.
That'll bring up Rayleigh Sturts. She has 4 RBI on the day. Ground ball to short. Easy play, and that'll do it. Whippets do get a run in. They lead by 9. Crestview needs that number to at least extend this one.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Bottom of the 7th here from Olivesburg, Ohio. Shelby leads 13-4 in their final regular season game of the 2026 year, but they still have high hopes in the tournament. Crestview needs a run here. They need 9 runs to keep this game alive, and it'll start with their number 9 hitter, Lindsey Bright, who fouls that off. It's 0-1. Shelby scored in each inning except the 6th. 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 7th inning. Crestview 3 in the first and 1 in the third. Bowman looking to finish things off. Soft ground ball back to her, 1 down. That'll get us back up to the top of the order.
Nice simple play there. 1-3.
That'll get us to Bella Hillman. Gives this a drive, but it's not going to leave the park. Right at Walp, 2 down.
It's just a hair under it.
She did that twice. The last 2 at bats, she had a drive to end the 4th that was the deep center. And then this one, a little bit too far under it, right at Walp. 2 quick outs, and Crestview down to their final out as Volts will come up. She takes strike 1.
That's as good as a pitch gets right there on the low and away corner.
That one misses. We're even at 1. This is driven the left, and the game will stay alive.
A great swing here, keeping the hands back and just knocking it out to left field. Pitched outside, just stay on it and hit it where it's pitched to. That is great hitting.
So Volts, 2 for 4 on the day, and it will bring up Kreider. This pop the right. Will it stay in play? It will. It's caught by Bowman, and that will do it. The Lady Whippets win it 13-4 for win number 21 on the season. We'll take a break, be back with our MVP as well as the post game after this.
I can describe Central Star Home Health several ways, but honestly, we're more than your neighborhood home health company. We are a direct extension of your family. Whether you are a caregiver looking to be part of our incredible team or a family in need of our help, we exemplify advocacy. Our dignified home care programs maintain your loved one's safety in the comfort of their home. Call Central Star, day or night, to set up a personalized program to meet your needs. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Tournament softball is almost here, and the road to Firestone is where local attention gets louder. From first pitch to the final out, families, fans, and communities will be locked in as the area's best teams chase their postseason moment. Now is the time to put your business in front of that audience. Sponsorship opportunities on the region's largest high school sports network are limited, and they will fill fast. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
Today's softball game brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors. North Central State College, providing individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. The Crestview Athletic Boosters Club, proudly serving Cougar athletics for more than 40 years. Go Cougars. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. Sutton Bank, earn a cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Central Star Home Health, when you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are. And Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free this evening. As we welcome you back inside the North Central State College post-game show, both teams in their huddles as we get going. 13-4, Lady Whippets with the victory. As we take a look at the line score, Shelby scoring in every inning except the sixth. 13 runs on 14 hits, no errors. Crestview, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. It looked like a game after 1 inning. Braley Sturts had that 3-run homer to make it 3-0, but right back at you came Crestview. Bria White, a 3-run homer in the first. It was 3-3 after 1. Second inning, though, is kind of a repeat of what we saw last night with Clear Fork River Valley Baseball. The visitor team singling, getting on base. That's all they had to do. 4 runs on 4 hits, all singles. Also, a hit by pitch and a walk in there. And it gave them the 7-3 lead. They also had 5 stolen bases in that inning. Carbon copy of what we saw last night. Shelby able to take bases and produce runs that way. That's why they're the number 10 team in the state. That's why they have 21 victories. Crestview did get 7 hits on the day. They had 4 runs scored as they moved to 8-8, but they're battle tested. They still have some conference games left on Saturday before they head to Huron next week. 13-4 is the score here from Crestview. We'll take a break and be back with our MVP right after this.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you. Timeout for our player of the game, brought to you by Sutton Bank. It is the slugger of the Shelby Lady Whippets. Braley Sturts started the scoring off in the first with that 3-run homer. She had a home run, 4 RBI, 2 runs, even a stolen base as well, because everybody on Shelby likes to run. They all had stolen bases here today. But Braley, congratulations. First of all, take me through the at-bat in the first inning. It was a 2-2 pitch. You know, she fooled you on a changeup early that you swung. You held off the next one, and then she went right down the middle, and you drove it pretty much to Ashland. I mean, that was crushed. But take me through that at bat.
Yeah, so I knew I had 2 people on base I needed to drive in so we could score first and get the movement going. I was just trying to make things simpler, just see the ball, hit the ball, and honestly anything around the plate I could put into play.
Yeah, and I mean, on the season, you now have 55 RBI, 36 runs scored. You have 11 home runs, which is at the top of the MOAC, tied for the top. You're alone at the top in RBI, but it's not just you. Those numbers, I think I said there's 9 or 12 batters over 300 on your team. There's 7 players with over 20 RBI. Just what has gotten into this team this season that everybody's so consistent, and then you can't just focus on one hitter because somebody else is going to make you pay. And we saw that today. Not even that, but your speed. Stolen base, 2-run single. Stolen base, 2-run single. Just what has gotten into the Shelby Whippets this year that you guys are so successful, especially with runners in scoring position?
Yeah, this team is very dedicated to the sport. Honestly, this year is probably the most we've really jived, and our chemistry is just great. Everyone comes to practice, and we're locked in, but not only do we go to practice, everyone also does stuff outside of practice, which is so helpful, and it gets us going, honestly, to have everyone else working on their own, too.
Well, 21-4 is the record for the Lady Whippets. You're going to finish in the top 10 in the state in the coaches poll, which is something, but you're not done.
Yeah.
You're going to play Ashland in a sectional and then get that rivalry matchup with Madison in the district semifinal and possibly Salina, number 1 seed in the district championship. It's going to be a tough path, but you guys seem like you're battle tested. Just what is the focus? What are the thoughts right now? Now that the season is done, you focus on the tournament. What's going through your minds at this point to get ready?
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but our team can do it. We've been working for this for so long. All of us play travel. All of us are working hard. So we're really dedicated to get far in the tournaments, and we're just focusing on one game at a time and who that team is, to focus on who the pitcher is, their weaknesses, and just to all come in, all in, ready to win.
Well, I believe the OH Report wants to follow you guys the rest of the way, too. So if that's okay with you guys,
Absolutely.
We'd like to do it. Yeah, anybody who wants to sponsor, get a hold of us. We'll sponsor anyway. But Braylee, if you would like to finish things off by shouting as many people out as you want, look into that camera and go ahead.
I'll give a shout out to Kay Wolf down there, and she's my best bud. And I give a shout out to my family for always supporting me and helping me through all of this, and my coaches and just all my teammates.
There you have it, tonight's Sutton Bank MVP. Braylee starts, home run, 4 RBIs, 2 runs and a stolen base, in the 21st victory for the Shelby Lady Whippets this season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here to wrap things up inside the North Central State post-game show. And hey, they can actually hear us today compared to yesterday on the post-game show. Darn technology, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, 13-4. Good win by the Shelby Lady Whippets here today, as they're done. That's the season. 21-4 in the regular season. They're going to finish, I believe, 2nd or 3rd in the conference, in the MOAC, which is a stat conference as well. So tournament time for them. As for Crestview, an interesting Saturday for them, weather permitting. 10 a.m. they'll be at Monroeville, and then right after that they're going to travel over to St. Paul to take them on as well to finish off their conference season. So a couple more games left for the Cougars before they play against Huron at Huron next week.
Yeah, so they get a couple more tune-up games, but Shelby, 11-0 in non-conference games this season. Very, very impressive, and they'll have to play out of conference in the state tournament. So they're on the right track right now. And for Crestview, you try and start playing your best softball. It's that time of the year. Just ramp it up. Yeah.
Shelby, like we said, Ashland first. If they win, they will get Madison. Team they beat 8-6 in 8 innings. And then 13-0 in a doubleheader, but that was back in March. So both teams completely different at this point. You know, Madison was a team that were 3 outs away from going to the Final Four last year. I think actually they were an out away from going to the Final Four last year. And Shelby, they're battle tested and ready to go. So it'll be interesting to see once we get to tournament time next week. But you still have a couple games left this week before we talk about that. But any final words before we get out of here for the day?
Well, pleasure as always, Travis.
Yes, sir.
Always have a blast running the little camera color commentary. But very impressed really with both teams. Obviously Shelby, they came to play today. But this is a Crestview team that hung around with one of the best teams in a higher division than them.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to take the rest of the way for both these squads. You got to play good competition. So a good tune-up game, and I'm excited to see where these two teams go come postseason play.
Yeah. The path to Firestone Stadium begins next week for both of these teams. But that'll wrap it up here for today. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible. Shout out Caden Schmid, camera and color commentary, as well as all of our sponsors here this afternoon, allowing us to bring you these games live and free. Crestview Athletic Boosters, our scoreboard sponsor. Sutton Bank, our MVP sponsor. North Central State College, pregame, 5th inning stretch, postgame sponsor. Avita Home Health and Hospice, our instant replay sponsor. Central Star Home Health, our commercial sponsor, as well as our folks at Mechanics Bank. Also want to thank Tim Kuhn and the fine folks here at Crestview High School for allowing us to be here, as well as the OHSAA. Shelby finishes off the season 21-4 with a 13-4 victory over Crestview, who is now 8-8 with a couple games left in the regular season. For Caden Schmidt, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Olivesburg.